Okay, our starters, looking them over. We had 12 entries in this thing, and it looks like we've only got about 6 or 7 riders down there on the line. In fact, now it looks like we've only got 5. We had 12 entries and only 6 starters. That's right, this is going to look like a motocross. They're all going to be starting in the front row. Here we go, we're about ready to go with the feature main event, Formula 1 event. They dropped the green flag. Roloff got a great start on that Terminator, but I'll tell you, Kopecki's not going to let him go that easy. I think it was Kopecki that went out in front and leads Roloff around turn number 1. Turn number 2 is going to be the same. Kopecki's holding off Roloff. Roloff's going to try and make a bid on the outside. And he cuts him off, and Roloff takes over the lead. A nice move by Roloff, taking him on the outside. And he's going to lead the group up into turn number 3. And look at this now. Kopecki dropping back 2 places. It looks like Scott Gray and Doug Tolan come through. So it's going to be Roloff, Gray, Tolan, and Kopecki in that order. And then comes Paige Clausen after them. Oh, boy, that Terminator of Roloff's is fast and powerful, but look at this. It looks like Scott Gray is hanging right on him as they go down to the back straightaway. Remember, that guy in second place is giving away at least 250 cc's in engine displacement. And that just shows you how much progress has been made in the Superbike class. Remember about 3 or 4 years ago when Superbike racing involved 1,000cc motorcycles, the AMA decided to make it a 750 event only to lessen the costs a little bit, but technology has caught up again, and of course the expenses are up, and 750s now can go just about as fast as 1000s, and is being proven out here today. Roloff comes by in front. It's Doug Tolan running in second spot. We've got Scott Gray in third. Kenny Kopecki is going to get into third as he pulls alongside Scott Gray, and Gray's going to hold him off. 383, that's Curtis Adams on a Yamaha, doing an excellent job up there in amongst the leaders. As Roloff now starting to open it up a little bit, but Doug Tolan, who in the first race here wasn't quite going as fast as we've seen Dougie go. Looks like he's pulled out all the stops on this one, and he's got that motorcycle going very well. Thank you, running up there in second position. Remember, he's on that Vance and Hines Suzuki, and he's following Roloff around right now, and so is Scott Gray, who beat position. We still don't know what happened in that race a couple of, maybe about an hour ago that Scott Gray was involved in, whether he was disqualified or not for jumping the start or docked a lap. But basically, these guys are really out here getting themselves and their machines in trim for Daytona coming up here in the first weekend of March. Coming down the start-finish straight again, it's Earl Roloff carrying that number 1 plate, showing you why he carries that number 1 plate out in front on that big Kawasaki Terminator, that black bomb that he, in fact, that bike almost exploded on him the first time he raced it. Doug Tolan coming down here in great shape in second spot. Scott Gray holding down third. And falling back now to fourth now is Kenny Kopecki, bike number 7. And Curtis Adams holding on to Kenny Kopecki for fourth. He's running in fifth spot, Curtis Adams. Where's my roast beef sandwich? Okay, so we want the riders to know in the paddock area that payoff in Formula 2 was $100 for first, $60 for second, $40 for third. So if you're in that Formula 2 event, you finish in the top 3, and we know that Marty Vogel won the race. So Marty, come on down here and pick up your prize. Roloff coming by in front, and Doug Tolan kind of sneaking up on him a little bit, coming down the front straightaway. Scott Gray running in third, and these guys are really motoring down this front straightaway. We've got a clock now on your leader, and we'll check and see what his lap times are. Turn number 9, and I'll tell you, Doug Tolan is in a position to pounce, and Roloff knows it now. He turned around, looked over his shoulder, saw Dougie there, and they're coming down to get the halfway flag, and Roloff now starts to bear down as Tolan now is starting to bear down on him. We have a 132.57 for Roloff on that last lap. That's a 97.8 miles an hour, 97.8 for your leader. .750 and open Super Street up to the pre-grid, please. We need the 750 and open Super Street riders up to the pre-grid, please. As we mentioned, about a 132.97.8 miles an hour for Earl Roloff on that last lap. Remember, all year long now, Earl Smith and the ARRA are going to be handing out prize money to all the Formula riders this year. All Formula riders will be getting prize money if they come out and race in the ARRA. Okay, our leader's in turn number 8. And coming down to complete another lap, and it's Roloff on that big Kawasaki Terminator. Dougie Tolan on that Vance & Hines Suzuki as they swing wide out of turn number 9. And we're going to try and get another lap time again on your leaders. Roloff coming down the front straightaway. Doesn't seem to be letting Dougie get any closer to him. He seems to be pretty much having things his own way, but any false moves on Roloff's part, and of course Tolan will snatch that first place position away. But Tolan looking good, and we'll try and get a lap time on Tolan this time and see what his lap speeds are around here. Should be around 132, 133. On a calm day around here without the winds blowing, some of these riders could probably knock off about another second off their lap times. Okay, we've got about 6 laps completed, 2 laps to go. Roloff still out in front. Doug Tolan still running in second. Tolan now turning in unofficially about a 133 flat, and that's going to be 96.7 miles an hour on that Vance & Hines Suzuki. As your leaders now head around turn number 2. Let's call up 750 750 Super Street and open Super Street to the pre-grid, please. 750 and open Super Street to the pre-grid, please. Okay, one more lap to go, and it looks like the positions have been settled. It's just a matter of just getting across the line right now with about 2 miles to go, and your leader and eventual will finish second. So that'll be your money payoff. Gets the checker flag. An easy win for Earl. Keeping Doug Tolan in bay. Of course, Doug out here getting some practice in, getting ready for Daytona. Scott Gray coming by, getting a very lonely third place, but getting in some valuable practice. And we got a battle up there for fourth spot, turn number 8. Well, this is the battle for fourth. It's either a battle for fourth or for second to the last. And here they come out of turn number 9. And oh, we've been back and forth. There comes off Curtis Adams. Oh,